How do poison pill clauses punish sports contract buyouts? Imagine signing a big contract and then trying to leave early. You might think it's simple, but in sports, certain rules make it tricky and costly for teams to buy out or trade players with recent extensions. These rules are called poison pill clauses. They act like financial traps that discourage teams from making quick moves on players who just signed long-term deals. Let's break down how this works. When a player signs a contract extension, especially in the National Basketball Association, the new deal often has much higher future salaries. If the team wants to buy out or trade that player before the extension begins, the poison pill kicks in. It's not officially called that in the collective bargaining agreement, but it's the nickname for a rule that affects how salaries count against the salary cap. Here's an example. Suppose a player earns $5 million this year but signs a 5-year, $185 million extension starting next season. If the team wants to trade him before the extension starts, the salary for cap purposes isn't just the current $5 million. Instead, the team must count the average of the current salary and the extension salaries, which could be around $31 million a year. The team trading the player only counts the current $5 million as outgoing salary. This creates a big difference, making it more expensive for the new team to take on the player. This inflated salary figure acts like a punishment or a poison pill because it makes trades or buyouts less appealing. It discourages teams from quickly moving players who have recently signed lucrative extensions. From a legal point of view, these clauses protect teams that invest in players early on. They prevent players from leaving or being traded before the team gets full value from their long-term contracts. Practically, poison pill clauses influence how teams plan their rosters. They often wait until the extension officially begins or use creative trade structures to avoid the penalty. This legal rule impacts the market value of players and how teams approach contract negotiations. It also helps balance the power between players and teams, making sure teams aren't forced into quick, costly decisions. In summary, poison pill clauses punish sports contract buyouts by making it financially burdensome for teams to trade or buy out players with recent, high-value extensions. They increase the salary cap hit and complicate trade negotiations, shaping how teams manage their contracts and roster moves.